Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for April. I hope you're doing well. I want to take a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for every Cancer sign out there. So guys, if it's not resonating for you, please check your other signs and placements and see if your messages may be in those readings. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse. So if it is resonating, get in where you fit in. And as always, please don't try to force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Cancer? Cancer. All right, Cancer, you're starting out with the King of Wands. You have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, and you have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So, Cancer, I feel like you're kind of taking charge of your life here. I'm really surprised I'm not seeing the Emperor somewhere here. You've cut somebody out or cut something out of your life. I feel like you were angry when you did that. You're creating change for yourself, but it could be coming about a little bit in a difficult manner. I do feel like you are in this energy where people are listening to what you have to say. You're in a very decisive energy. You're making decisions. And one of those decisions has been to cut somebody out. I do feel like there could have been an argument involved or some kind of an untruth, but I also feel like you're no longer talking with somebody here. You've cut somebody out entirely. And I don't feel like you're apologizing for it. I feel like you feel very justified. It was a very fiery energy when you did this. So let's see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Cancer's energy, please. Show me who is in Cancer's energy. All right. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So this may have been an on-again, off-again situation. I definitely feel like there's a lack of communication right now. This person is feeling extremely powerless in this situation. They are highly focused on you, and they definitely want a renewal in this connection. This is somebody who could be pouring that love into themselves, but they'd rather be pouring that love into you. So I feel like they feel extremely powerless right now, especially with the lack of communication. Show me the energy between Cancer and this person. Show me the energy between Cancer and this person. Seven of Swords. I get it. So there was deception here. For some of you, this person could have had a whole other relationship outside of yours as well. There's definitely deception that's here, and you're turning your back on that. Show me what's affecting the connection. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You may have met this person or known this person through work in some form, but there's a contract here that is being closed out. An established foundation that is being destroyed. And I feel like you cut this out. You cut this person out, and I feel like you absolved some sort of contract or some sort of a foundation with this person. You're very non-cooperative as far as what their intentions towards you are, and that's why they feel powerless. They feel like they've lost control of the situation entirely, and it looks like they have. Let me see the outcome at the end of the week for Cancer. The Queen of Pentacles. Self-care. You've got some changes happening. I feel like a lot of you are definitely working very hard. You're focused on yourself. You're focused on your home, your job, your family, children if you have children. Yeah, you're all about your self-care right now. And I feel like you're not giving this person the time of day. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you're not even worried about them. I feel like at some point you were, but you're just like, your energy here, Cancer, is like, yeah, I've seen who you are, and I can't unsee it. I'm not worrying about you. You're out. I'm on about my own business, my own work, my own, everything. And you're like just totally shutting this person out. So let's look at this Spirit-wise, the King of Wands here for Cancer. Some of you could have somebody else in your energy, possibly a fire sign. Queen of Swords and Judgment. You listened to what this person had to say. Yeah, you were fair. You were fair. You listened to everything they had to say. Your boundaries were up. You made a judgment call, though. And that judgment call, a lot of you stepped into a deeper masculine energy here. And we all have both feminine and masculine energies. But at some point, you were more yielding. You were more giving with this person. And then you had to put that guard up. And you did listen to what they had to say. You gave it some thought. You may have even considered a reconciliation with this person, but ultimately you chose that you were cutting them out. And I feel like you're angry with them as well. So it's a total judgment call, and it was based upon deception that was present between the two of you. I mean, it's like you gave them the chance to explain themselves. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? And you made a head over heart decision as well. King of Cups, King of Swords. So you may have had a choice between two people. And if so, it looks like you made a head over heart decision. You went with somebody that you love, you have true deep emotions towards, that you feel is your equal, your counterpart. And in doing so, you were like, okay, I'm going to look at this. I'll think about coming back together with you. But ultimately, whatever happened between the two of you was just, you made a judgment call based on that. You cut this person out. But I feel like you're not alone. I feel like a lot of you have somebody that you feel is a better match to you. I definitely see you, making more of a head over heart decision that you and this person were not on the same page. But I also feel like you made more of a balanced decision towards somebody else here. Yeah, somebody that you have feelings and emotions for. So let me see why this Knight of Swords is in reverse. So I don't feel like you're completely by yourself. Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords. Yeah, you are not communicating with this person in your energy. You have cut them out. You're not communicating. You're healing your energy. And there's something about a destined. So some of you are moving forward, and there's somebody in your energy that it's a destined connection. But it took you cutting this other person out to really bring this about. You also are, because you're holding your tongue and you're not saying some things that you'd like to say out of anger, you're receiving good karma for that. So that's positive. Things are going to begin to turn in your favor the more you heal. So let's look at this person's energy. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Because I feel like this is the person from the past, because there's all this deceit here between the two of you. And this is somebody who feels powerless, there's no communication with. So this feels like the person that you cut out. Yeah. 10 of Coins reversed. A long-term connection that's ending. They feel that it's ending because you had somebody else. They feel like it's ending because you took up with somebody new. That's their take on it. It's almost like they're not taking any responsibility for whatever this deceit is. They're saying, yeah, you were deceitful. You had somebody else. And that's why this ended. This is somebody who is a bit immature in their energy. They could have been flirting with others as well. Why is the Seven of Wands in reverse? The Chariot and Justice. So there could be legal implications to this. If you were married to this person, there could be legal implications. They are receiving advice from somebody, but it's poor advice. Somebody is telling them to move forward, or to move, to physically move. There could be a dispute over a vehicle for somebody. But this person, I do feel like they're presenting themselves as being in the right. And that they have no choice but to continue, to carry on. They have to carry on because look at what Cancer has done. But I don't think that that's the whole of it. Why is the Knight of Wands in reverse? Why is the Knight of Wands in reverse? The Hangman, Ace of Wands reversed. So this person is still waiting. They're waiting to approach you. They're waiting to talk to you. Yeah, they're waiting to approach you, to talk to you since this has ended. They're trying to move forward, but they feel like they're in the right. And there's somebody that's juicing them up too. Let's look at this Seven of Swords. I'm really curious about that. Why is the Seven of Swords here between Cancer and this person? All right, so we have the Ten of Cups reversed, Page of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Seven of Cups. So this person had options. They're basically saying you had options. There is a new person that's here. But I see the newer person in your energy. I feel like they may have brought somebody in. They may have had other people that they were texting, flirting with. I don't know. I see the options on their side. I do see that you were unhappy. There was something to do with an offer or possibly money that made you unhappy. And I feel like whatever that is you're healing from. You did listen to them. You did try to, hear them out, to balance this out. Also know, Cancer, that you are being protected. You're being spiritually connected here. I see that strongly. You have spiritual protection against this person here. Yes. So I don't know. This person does seem to be someone who, it almost makes me feel like, and I don't know why this word is coming up, but they conjure things. So I don't know what you're dealing with here, but you are being protected. Yeah, interesting. All right, why is it, and that may just be for one person, I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. It's really strange. I do know that you were unhappy and that there was deceit in this connection. And that deceit and that unhappiness centers around either texting other people, flirtations with other people, some sort of offer perhaps. And this person is the one who had options. So let me see why this Three of Pentacles is in reverse. Because I feel like you're not trying to cooperate with this person whatsoever at this point. Three of Cups, Page of Cups in the reverse. So if they did have somebody new, that didn't work. That didn't work out well. And it has led to, some sort of powerlessness on their side. It's led to possible legal implications or something to do with legalities here. This person could be relocating. But I do feel like this contract between the two of you ended because of third-party energy. And I'm getting it on their side. They're the one that had options. But yet they act confused. They act like, oh, well, I loved Cancer so much. I offered Cancer everything. But they refuse to tell the whole truth. There is somebody in their energy that's juicing them up. Either family or a close friend. But this contract ended. And it ended with this person really feeling like it's this energy of them feeling like they're right. And if they wait long enough, that this can be remedied. Now, in your energy, I do see that you cut this person out. You did cut this person out, but judiciously so. And I do feel like you've gone with your heart. Somebody here that is making you happy. You're trying to regain your happiness. I see some of you going out with friends, possibly dating. But I feel like most of you, there's somebody, you're not alone here, is what I'm getting. Show me the Queen of Pentacles. Show me the outcome for Cancer. All right, so the Moon in reverse, the Nine of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So this person is stuck in this energy. This person is stuck in the energy. They're waiting. They're waiting, waiting, waiting. There's no communication. There's no passion. They could be having some financial problems as well. Their money might be moving extremely slow. Everything's going to be revealed, though. And it's being revealed because you're pouring into self. Everything here is being revealed. There could be something revealed about somebody being involved. Somebody could have been married. I'm not seeing a lot of that, but there's something to do with that. That might be just limited. Whatever has been hidden, though, is all this deceit that was between the two of you. It's all coming out. And you're positioning yourself to be able to handle it. You're positioning yourself in such a way that you're healing, you're focusing on you, you're focusing on money, you're kind of taking charge of your life. And you have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright while this person is very stuck. And so I do feel like you're resolving problems. This relationship really did drain you. But everything that was hidden is coming to light. It's coming out into the open. And you're positioning yourself in such a way that you are very balanced. Your masculine and feminine energies are balanced. You're using good judgment here. And this is all going to move in your favor ultimately. And it's really, truly due to how you're positioning yourself. So whatever happened here, you're healing from. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords in the reverse. There was some sort of betrayal. And I feel like you are going to heal from this. You're in the process of doing that. And your life is moving forward. And it's moving forward in a very good way. You're being protected here. And specifically, you're being protected from this person. I mean, you're protecting yourself as well, but you have spiritual protection here. So I do feel like you're going to overcome all these problems. I do feel like whatever this betrayal, this painful ending was, I do feel like you are overcoming it. And just know that whatever has been hidden here is coming out. It's going to be revealed. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to be this person that's still attached to your energy. I can't even say in your energy, because you really have kind of walled yourself up. It's like, I'll listen to what you got to say. You heard it. You made a judgment call. And when you did, Cancer, you just kind of put this big wall around you and energetically. And this person is like, they're still trying to attach to your energy, but it's like Spirit saying, oh no, we're not doing that. So I'm going to pull some oracles, pulling for Cancer. Pulling for Cancer. Changes will be made. I see that happening. It still hurts. And on their side it says there will be a return. I told you this person is waiting. They're not moving towards you right now, but I guarantee you're going to hear from this person again. But I don't think it's going to matter. I don't. I think that you have really kind of isolated out and you're being protected. And I just, this person's not, they're not done. I will tell you that. All right. I do hope that this has been helpful for you, Cancer. If you have resonated with this reading, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.